I have a feeling it wasn't fame for you. For obvious reasons, because I told you I tease you and say you're painfully shy.
Mhm.
But what was it for you that drew you? You saw yourself and said, I want to do this because why?
That's a great question. Wow. And I'll get to it. I just want to answer one other thing that you said that was interesting, which is, you know, I think now there are people who want to act or want to get into the business, and it's not so much fame as it is, it's possible.
Hmm.
It's normal and it's possible,
Okay.
not far fetched.
But is there a
It was
difference?
far fetched for me, right? It was far fetched for me because nobody in my family did it. So only these satellite people were doing it, right? Like the
Okay.
Eddies and the Denzels, and they were the only ones doing it.
Okay.
But I think there's something to be said for seeing yourself more on screens, like whether it's movies or TV or YouTube or whatever it is. Everything becomes the norm. Everything becomes possible. And you and I both know we didn't see a
Right.
lot of Black people on the screen
Sure.
when we were coming up. So maybe our friends went into another path because it just wasn't even an option. So for us, I think there is some sense. It's not always I think about the fame. I think sometimes it's, I think with this newer generation, I think sometimes it's just possible. They all believe that
Hmm.
they can be um, somebody, especially with social media, because you are the
Mhm.
president,
Mhm.
CEO, and
Mhm.
star of your own network.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, so it took me a while to get around to that, but I think you got what I'm saying.
No, no,
That
you're
being
right.
said, for me, I think it was what I saw was I just felt a connection to playing. Like in Mo Better, I was like, I don't even play instruments, but like I feel like I could do this. I
Mhm.
wonder what it takes to do this. And at the time, I was gung ho about architecture. I just knew I was going to be, Frank Lloyd
I
Wright,
could see that.
Paul Williams. I was just gung ho architecture. And so, uh, it was the first time where something actually struck me as, huh,
Mhm.
I wonder what that's like. It piqued my curiosity. And then it wasn't until um, I took my first acting class where I realized what it is. And it is the experience of putting yourself into the shoes of someone else with extreme circumstances that aren't necessarily particular to what your life is about. So
Hmm.
I will always say this. I think a lot of people in my business have a lot of trauma and childhood trauma. And a lot of people in my business get into this business because it allows you to escape that by stepping in other people's shoes and playing other characters. I feel like for me, because my childhood was not riddled with trauma and my childhood was very normal and stable, I think there's a sickness in me that seeks the drama, right? There's a sickness in me that seeks the drama. So when I can play a
Uh,
character, like for me, the challenge is finding Bo Willie from For Color Girls, finding what makes somebody get to this point. That's the journey. That's why I still love the craft of acting, because I get to pursue an unlikable character, a likable character, a funny character. I mean, I'm doing the after party right now with Tiffany Haddish. And I will tell you straight up and down, this is the most fun I've ever had
oh,
on.
good. I like it.
Here I am at this point in my career, feeling like I've done it all. And
Uh-huh.
I'm just now getting a chance to be the inner silly side is just pouring out of me in this one. And I'm loving it.